I've always had a crush on my best friend's brother and hoped to become his partner, but to him, I'm just that annoying girl who usually makes him angry. To make matters worse, he had already found his partner, and it wasn't me. Yet on the day of his mating ritual, we accidentally ended up in the same bed. The loud voices jerked me awake. Someone was shouting my name, while another person roughly shook me. Before I could react, I was shoved off the bed and crashed onto the cold, hard floor. "Wake up, you shameless woman." I opened my eyes, my mind completely foggy. I looked around the room, but it was unfamiliar. When I looked down, I found myself without clothes. I quickly grabbed the bed sheet and wrapped it around my body, then stood up. "What's going on?" I asked as I stared at the people in the room. Alec's maid, Laura, was glaring at me, her eyes full of hatred and bitterness. Jason, Alec's beta, Mac, his gamma, and my friend Piper were all there. Alec was sitting on the bed, holding his head in his hands. I stared at them, confused, not understanding what had happened, why everyone was here, or why Alec was in this room with me, and why I was without clothes. "I can't do this, I just can't," Laura whispered, her eyes welling with tears. Alec stood up and tried to approach her, but she backed away. "Stay away from me, you cheating scum," she screamed. "Please, Laura, please listen to me," he pleaded. "I don't remember what happened, I just remember going to the bar." Listening to their conversation, I tried to recall what happened last night, but I couldn't remember anything. The last thing I remembered was the waiter handing Alec and me our drinks, saying they were free. "No, I won't listen to your excuses. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'll believe you don't know what happened, that you don't remember sleeping with that woman?" When Laura said this, my legs felt weak. I gripped the headboard for support. My eyes quickly scanned the bed, and I noticed the bloodstains on the sheets. Oh my god, I slept with Alec, I slept with someone else's mate, and I couldn't remember any of it. Everyone except Alec looked at me with disgust. Alec only stared at his mate. Laura looked at him with the coldest expression I'd ever seen. "We're done, don't ever call me again, don't ever look for me. Please, Lo, don't do this. I won't do anything, you've ruined everything." She pulled away from him and left, slamming the door behind her. Alec stood at the door for a moment, then let out the most terrifying roar I'd ever heard. He turned around, glaring at me. I took a fearful step back, but there was nowhere to run. His fury and that of his wolves were all aimed at me. "Put on your clothes and get to my office," he roared, making me scramble to grab my clothes. Seconds later, they all left, leaving me alone in the room. My troubles were just beginning. Not only did I sleep with the pack leader, but I also slept with a man who already had a mate, and now I might be the cause of Alec and Laura's breakup. I told myself to stay calm. I believed they would believe me. I took a deep breath and quickly got dressed. Once I was dressed, I rushed out of the room and headed straight for the Alpha's office. As soon as I entered and closed the door, a slap landed across my cheek. I stared in shock at Piper. I couldn't believe my best friend slapped me. "How could you?" she cried. "How could you betray me like this? You know how much I love my brother, how happy I was when he found his mate, but you just had to ruin everything, didn't you?" she shouted at me. "It's not like that, I didn't do anything," I tried to explain. "You've always been obsessed with Alec, but this is too much. You manipulated him into sleeping with you. This is disgusting and vile, Sadie." Her words pierced my heart and soul, and tears slid down my face. We'd been friends for years, but the moment she had the chance, she assumed I was guilty.